Studio. There we go. Now we're live on the studio. We're live on Instagram and YouTube, I believe. Hey guys, what did you wear to work this morning? What did you wear to work for a Monday morning? Well, I woke up having a thought. What would our Jedi mind hack be today? And I thought, if we are both the genie and the wish, might just want to remind ourselves today that, especially since it's spooky season, you can pull this off, right? I love seeing like 5-year-old little girls walking around dressed as their favorite Disney princesses. Like, why can't we do that? Ladies, how come we can't do that? Can't we feel like, I feel like a mermaid today. I feel like a genie today. I need to remember that I am my own genie. And that is exactly what our Monday Mindset Jedi hack is today, is that you are both the genie and the wish. So who did you wake up as today? Did you wake up with someone with a wish, or did you wake up thinking, I am a creator and I can grant all the wishes that I desire? If you woke up on the wish side, then this message is directed for you. Okay. You have to understand that you are a creator, and regardless if you are looking through the eyes of prosperity or lack, you're still going to manifest that which you see, because the way it works here in the third dimensional reality, the virtual reality game, is you are God. And so whatever you say goes. If you say, I don't have, your wish is granted. If you say, I have too much of, your wish is granted. And something I see a lot of the time with women is they're wanting to manifest something, but they're also too full in something else. They're too full of stuff. They're too full of memories. They're too full of their past. They're too full of cortisol. They're too full of waiting around, right? And then it goes on the other side of the spectrum with divine masculine, who feels empty, uncertain, unclear, unfocused. And this can happen on both sides. But really, when you look at it with creation, right, all that you have to make sure of is that you are in the role of genie, not the wish, when you are using prayer correctly, right? What is prayer? It's a rain dance. What's a rain dance? A gratitude dance, or what I like to call abundance, right? Dancing for what you already have inside actually births it. If you feel you're lacking something inside and it is outside of you, you will never, ever, ever get the real thing. You might get a prototype, but what you actually manifest will be lacking as well. All right. We've all had those relationships where we feel, oh, I'm ready to be with someone. I feel empty, or I feel like I'm ready to stop being alone. And then we manifest someone else who doesn't want to be alone, and then end up, right? But if you manifested from the wish is already fulfilled, the wish is granted, then what is your actual job in manifestation is to always be looking through the spirit eyes of already wish fulfilled, and send that spirit into the mind to think the right thoughts. The right thoughts then will tell the emotions the right feelings. The feelings will then animate the body, and then you'll get the behavior. So if you're not sure if you woke up as the genie or the wish, what has your behavior been like today? Did you reach for sugary foods because you're lacking joy in your life? Because that's why we crave sugar. Are you repressed some salty feelings about someone? Then you're going to be craving salt. So the idea of watching your own behavior can show you immediately who is spiriting this vessel, because it's kind of like the Iron Man suit, the way I look at it. Like, this vehicle is neutral. It is literally waiting as a faithful servant. And it is the spirit that animates through the Trinity process that creates the force, or the Jedi mind force, which is the activation of the fourth element, which is all of the embodiment that makes the fifth element, because the eye is watching. So the first idea is the spirit. When you are in the spirit of play, notice how when you guys are playing, you're not feeling unsafe, or you wouldn't let yourself play. You feel kind of free when you're playing. You feel creative, inspired, goofy, nonsensical, whimsy. It's, kind of like just more creative. And so if you play more, right, then you'll naturally be in that spirit of abundance. You'll naturally be in that spirit of prosperity. If you find yourself in the spirit of lack, then what is happening is you are going to manifest from lack. Because remember, whatever you formulate is an empty container. What is inside that animates that and brings it to life is the spirit that you built that out of. Which means that if you manifest from, oh, I really want to create this because I don't have, you will manifest it, but it will be missing that which you desire on the inside. It will be a fraud. It will be a fake. Okay. Or it will be bittersweet because it'll end up hurting you. If you are working to manifest from a rejected or abandoned place, I guarantee you will manifest that which you believe you desire. And on the back end, you will get the rejection and abandonment because you fueled and animated your manifestation with the spirit of lack. So you always want to be the genie when you're working to manifest, because when you're the genie, your wish is my command, which means, okay, I already have this. I am the wish and the genie. So what mindset, what spirit do I want to give my mind? Because you guys, you think these thoughts that are coming in your head are you, but did you generate them? If you did not generate the thought, then it could have come from the cloud, it could have come from the field, it could have come from the collective, it could have come from someone else in your house. If you're not generating the thought, then who is? Because this game is all about presence. It's all about being aware and in the driver's seat as the I am consciousness. And if you're not in your I am consciousness, then who is thinking your thoughts? And if you're not managing your thoughts, then who is managing the emotions that the thoughts are telling the emotions to experience and feel? And if you're not paying attention to the emotions, then the body is animating, and all of a sudden you're, in the Krispy Kreme drive-through at midnight, wondering how you ordered 12 donuts, right? Because the body was like, I did, because the spirit of lack told me that I'm hungry for something that I don't know what I want, and sugar was the only thing I could afford in this moment. So I'm going to go through the drive-through and satisfy the emotions that are sad, and I need a dopamine hit and some serotonin and a carb coma. And that's what I see all the time. So, especially ladies, if you're waiting, right, you're doing yourself a huge disservice, because you are Prince Charming. You are the one you're looking for. You are the hero. And guys, the right woman doesn't exist until you become the right guy. And that means that when you are desiring from a place of lack, you will never get anything other than something pretty disguised as lack. If you are desiring from I am already, I have within, I know that I already contain, I sense who and what I have to birth inside of me, well, then I just need to line up with the spirit of joy, the spirit of abundance, the spirit of prosperity, the spirit of money, the spirit of health, the spirit of adventure, the spirit of creativity, the spirit of inspiration, and call upon that spirit first before you let your mind, that masculine thought process, download to the emotion, feminine thought process, feeling state, and then animate the body. Because once the body gets online and reacts, well, see, now you're watching yourself act out this trinity of spirit, mind, emotion. And now the observer is watching the body go, why are we doing this? Why did we just get triggered about this? Why didn't we, wear our favorite color today? Because every day your inner child says, pick a power color for today. Pick a color that makes you feel joyful, fun, powerful, strong, whatever it is that you want to animate. Color is one of these signature frequencies that work with both hemispheres of the brain. I also have a theme song, right, that will put me into a state. So music, balance, movement, color, right? These are all things that get mommy and daddy, the two brains here, to work in harmony and fall madly in love and turn each other on to create a beautiful reality. So each day I have been giving you guys these little Jedi mind hacks. And I know that this information is not new. You're never going to hear new information, because hopefully you're going to hear the truth spoken in everybody's different secret sauce. And so it is all about time over equals consistency. Practice, prepare, and play for that which you are already. Remember, you are a child of God. Your birthright and inheritance is prosperity. It is abundance. But what you are doing here in the third dimension is you are actualizing your own potential by focusing through discipline and consistency your own mind, that directed by either the Holy Spirit or the spirit of the underworld. So if you are acting in the Holy Spirit, then you already have it, and you're like, I know my abundance is somewhere, so I am going to command that the spirit of abundance now think the abundant thoughts, give the emotions those abundant feelings, download the body. Now I can method act someone who is abundant. If I start my day in lack and I'm looking for solutions and I'm working really hard and I say I cannot play until I pay all of these bills and I do all of these things, you will never arrive. So dress for the job you want. And if you don't want a job, then don't dress for the job, dress for play. Be the genie. Because just being silly today and on Monday when everybody's going to work and I'm dressed up as the genie, this reminds me that I am both the genie and the wish. And so it is my job as a child of God to grant my own wish by being in alignment of the frequencies that manifest the wish fulfilled. Okay? So hopefully you guys got a little nugget from that. And we are gearing up to start our 2025 masterclass, which is called Jedi Masterclass. And it is all about building this relationship with the spirit of God, of your immortality, of your superhuman nature, and retiring the spirit of lack, the spirit of suffering, the spirit of illness that you have been fueling your mind with probably your whole life, and really, really playing in your superpowers, playing in your psychic powers. There is not one person who does not have psychic powers. There is not one person who does not have the power to generate anything and everything they could possibly desire. It is all about their belief systems. And remember, whatever you believe becomes live, because you are the seer, the doer, the player, the director, the editor, the actor, the genie, and the wish. So if you guys are interested in joining me next year, I have early registration on my app. The link is in my bio on Instagram, guys, on YouTube. It's always in the drop-down notes, keynotes, and you can find me in my school app. It's called Omnipresent Academy, and we have tons of different workshops and stuff like that. But for Monday, don't forget to play, because play tells the universe, I am safe, I am free, I am abundant, I am prosperity, and whatever the I am is instantly given in some dimension that now needs to be lined up with the animation of your body to create form. All right, guys, have a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.